Hey, it's Alex. Welcome back to my channel, or to my channel. If you haven't seen my videos before, you may or may not notice that I'm back home in my filming location. Well, actually, my second filming location, because I'm currently at my parents' house because Ryan is still away. Anyways, I'm back home. I got home yesterday from America. I'm still feeling a little bit jet lagged, so hopefully my brain functions throughout this video, but we'll see how we go. But I'm super excited to be back filming, hence why I'm literally filming the next day. A couple of weeks ago, I posted an Instagram story and asked you guys to slide into my DMs and ask me some questions that you wanted me to answer. So I've written 10 down and I'm going to answer them all today, obviously. So yes, that is what we're going to do. I'm going to get straight into it because we all know I can be a bit of a blab. So let's get started. Okay, question number one is favorite place to eat in Australia. And for this one, I'm going to refer to Queensland because that's where I live, and obviously I've been able to develop favorites because I go to there a lot. Wow, brain's not functioning already. This is going to be a great video, guys. So yeah, I'm going to refer to around where I live. The first thing that comes to mind is definitely Elixir Bar, which is actually a paleo vegan restaurant, but you would never know because their food is that good. Their burgers and fries are insane, and you would never know that it's not actually meat. They also do like curries, they do edamame, like smoked barbecue edamame, which are like, so good. They do coconut calamari, like so much different stuff, and it's absolutely amazing. So that's definitely the first thing that comes to mind. I believe they have a store in Maroochydore, which is right near where I live, and in the Gold Coast. I could be wrong though, you may have to Google it. Secondly, I really love Raw Energy. We have one right near where we live, so Ryan and I go there all the time. Decisions Cafe is a really good one for healthy food and bad food. I also love a good old fish and chip shop. That's definitely like my go-to cheat day meal, is a good old burger and fries from a fish and chip shop around the corner. Super simple, but yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's all the things I can really think of. Question number two is how long have I been working out for? I definitely want to say about 2 years, maybe a year and a half, could be more or less. I'm honestly not sure, but when I'm referring to that, I mean how long I've been working out religiously and how long it's been a part of my actual lifestyle and my routine. So I was working out from home for about, I don't know, maybe a year. Maybe I have been working out for 2 years, and now I've been at the gym probably for about 6 months. So yeah, maybe a year and a half. I'm honestly not too sure, but it feels like it's been part of my lifestyle for a long time now, and that's not going to change anytime soon because I absolutely love it and it makes me really happy, even though sometimes I really don't want to go, but once you do it, you feel amazing. So I'm loving it. Question number three is how do you stay motivated for the gym while having a busy life? This definitely comes down to making the gym part of your routine. When you're waking up every day and you know the first thing you have to do is go to the gym, or maybe you go to work and then you head straight to the gym after, so it's part of your work day. You just do your work, go to the gym, get home, then relax. I definitely just make it a part of my lifestyle and work everything, well, not everything, I work it in with everything, I should say. I work it in with my busy days and make sure I've got time to go and do that. And if I don't, you don't. Like, you can't always get around to doing the gym. You got to put other things first sometimes, but I definitely try and prioritize getting a workout in because it makes me feel super good. So even if you have to wake up really early to get it done, definitely do that. You won't regret it. Question number four is how do you stay on track with your fitness while on holiday? Now, I'm not going to sit here and pretend that every time I go on holiday, I wake up in the morning and I go to the hotel gym, or I go for a run, or I have a late night gym session, because sometimes I don't. I literally just got back from America for 10 days and I didn't work out once because, quite frankly, I didn't want to. I wanted to be there for what I was there for and enjoy my time, and I wasn't thinking about getting up early and going to the gym. I was really tired and jet lagged the whole time. It takes a long time for me to adjust in America. So yeah, I just didn't get around to it. But that's not saying that I also ate whatever I wanted. I definitely concentrated on what I was putting in my body. I still ate really good. I had my cheat meals, so I definitely stuck to my food routine, and I do that every single time I go away. I always make sure that I'm eating super good, and I allow certain days for when I can relax and have certain foods that I really want to have. But honestly, it's hard to say because it depends on what I'm doing. If I'm away for a little while, I will definitely try and stick to my routine as much as I can when I'm away. I'll make time for the gym and I'll eat really good. So if I'm away for a long time, I'll definitely get into the routine of doing it while I'm there. Otherwise, after a while, I just start to feel really crappy. So, but if you're away for like 3 days and you just want to enjoy your time, take the time off the gym. Stop caring about what you're eating so much. Like, obviously don't go crazy or anything, but definitely relax a little bit, give yourself a break, because that's what holidays are for. So yeah, it definitely depends on what you're doing and how long you're away for, but as far as it goes for me, I will definitely stick to my food routine and exercise as much as I can, even if it's just going for walks. Like, normally on holidays you're doing a lot of hiking and walking and sightseeing anyway, so just see how you go and try and do whatever you can to feel good and enjoy your time as well. Question number 5 is, when did I start YouTube and why? I want to say I started religiously uploading videos about 2 years ago now. I'll have to scroll down on my YouTube channel to check when my first video was uploaded, but ever since then I have uploaded videos every single week, which I'm super proud of myself for, and I've been loving every single minute of it. But if I include the time where I first started ever uploading, it was when, I don't even know, I think I was still in high school, I want to say. I could be totally wrong, maybe the first year out of high school, but I uploaded a couple of makeup videos, and no, I was definitely out of high school because I was with Ryan at that time. So it was like maybe 4 years ago, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I first uploaded my videos doing makeup, and then I got a couple of nasty comments, and because I was so fragile and not very confident, I deleted all of my videos. I didn't even realize that I could have privated them. I just deleted everything, and I didn't upload for maybe like a year and a half, I want to say, maybe even 2 years, and then I filmed my first video, and ever since then I have been uploading every single week. So yeah, it's been a little while, but I've been absolutely loving it. And as to why I started my YouTube channel, was basically because I just loved YouTube. I watched it every single day. I subscribed to so many people, and I just thought it looked so much fun. So that's why I started. I still remember the first person I ever subscribed to. I think her name was Juicy Tuesday, and I was about to go to America, so I really wanted to see what I wanted to buy over there. So I watched one of her makeup hauls, and that is what initially got me into YouTube. And ever since then, I was just obsessed, and then decided to make my own channel. So yes. Question number 6 is tips for training alone. Now this is something I've definitely taught myself to do, because I did train on my own for about a year from home. I never went to gyms because I wouldn't say I was intimidated. I just preferred to be at home and to just wake up in the morning and go out to the garage and get it done. But I was definitely nervous to go to the gym for the first time and do squats and whatnot. I didn't want to look like I didn't know what I was doing. I was really nervous that people would be like, oh my god, what the hell. But I really quickly got past that, because everyone at the gym, if you're referring to the gym, which I feel like you might be, because otherwise you wouldn't be care about doing it alone if you're just actually on your own. But yeah, at the gym, everyone is just concentrating on what they are doing. They've got their headphones in, they're all dying on their own doing their workout. No one's going to be looking at you. And if you're doing something that looks strange, like for instance, the first time I was doing like frog hip thrusts, I felt so weird. But honestly, if you're doing something weird looking, people are just going to think you may just know more than them, and you know that move and they don't. So don't feel ashamed, just do your absolute best, and don't be afraid to ask questions. There's usually always trainers at gyms, and don't be scared to ask for tips. Watch YouTube videos, teach yourself, do the best you can, and honestly, no one's going to be watching. Just do your thing, girl or boy, and yeah, you'll be fine. Also, another quick tip for me was definitely planning out my workout before going to the gym. I hate going to the gym and walking around not knowing what I'm going to do next. So that's definitely something I learned over time, was to fully plan out my workout so I could just go in there and smash it all out and not stand around looking awkward and not knowing what to do. So yeah, plan out your days, and that always helps to just go in there and get it done. Question number 7 is a bit of a weird one, but it is, what did you look like as a child? I'm going to try and find some photos and insert some around me so you can see, but basically I had braces for 4 years. So before then I was a bit of a bucktooth bandit, and I was very insecure. I also went through a phase where I had a fringe that came from like over here, which I don't know if I have a photo of, but I definitely looked like that in like the start of high school and the end of primary school. What else? I don't know. I was just a bit of a weirdo. I've had a lot of phases throughout my life. I also had a phase where I had a fringe that came down from here, and I used to put like a whole can of hairspray in it so I didn't move, because I'm so like OCD with things like that. Like, you see how much I touch my hair now. Imagine me with a front fringe that literally like moves over your face. So I was just like, shh, like I loved the hairspray. So I'll try and insert some photos. I'll see what I can find in the old photo albums. But yeah, I was quite an awkward child, as we all are. I feel like I'll look at myself now, even in a couple years, and be like, what is she doing? But yeah. Question number 8 is my favorite clothing store. I'm going to refer to online because that's literally how I shop, and if I'm ever to shop in person, it's probably Bardot. I love that store, and Universal store. That's probably my go-to like actual stores that are in Australia. But as for online, the first thing that comes to my head is definitely Pretty Little Thing, and this is non-sponsored because they haven't sponsored me. I'm just obsessed. The stuff is so affordable and stylish, and you can buy so much stuff and you don't have to spend too much, but it's so like on trend, so you're not spending heaps of money on this trendy stuff and then it goes out of fashion. So I definitely love that store. You can go to them for anything that you need for any occasion, so that's definitely my number one right now. I also love Boohoo for that really affordable stuff, like all the affordable basics. Princess Polly I love, which I've worked with before, and they're absolutely amazing. Tiger Mist has really amazing stuff, but again, those are more pricey places, so definitely Pretty Little Thing right now is one of my top go-tos for online stores. Question number 9 is a quick one. How tall are you? I am 5'7". I used to think I was 5'7.5", but I'm pretty sure 169 centimeters is only 5'7", maybe even just under. So I'd say I'm like medium height. Is that medium or is it short? I'm not too sure. I'm not so sure. Can't talk. And question number 10, our last question for the day, is any tips for anxiety? This is kind of a hard one for me to answer because I feel like different things help people because everyone suffers anxiety differently. No one has like the same kind of anxiety. Different things trigger it, different things help with it. So it's kind of hard to say, but if you're referring to me, and maybe these tips will help you as well if you haven't tried them, definitely writing down lists. I am obsessed with writing lists. You should see my notes. It is full of stuff. Whenever I've got something in my mind that's making me anxious, I will think about it. I'll think, okay, what's making me feel anxious right now? And I will think about it and I'll write it all down. And that way it literally feels like I'm getting it out of my head onto paper and I don't have to think about it anymore. It's really weird, but for me, that's just what works. Like, I would never let anyone into my notes because I've got so much random thoughts and random things in there of things that I've been thinking about and have been making me anxious. So I'm like, right, I need to just take the time to write it all out so I can understand it myself and I can figure it out and not think about it again. So that's definitely something that I do. Also, if you're feeling anxious about a bunch of things that you have to get done, this is where lists will help as well, obviously, because you can write down everything that you have to do and you can tick it off as you go and it makes you feel so good. So I am just like a list fiend and I feel like that's the #1 thing that helps me with my anxiety. Also, basic things like working out will always make me feel better. Even if I feel like before it's the last thing I want to do. If I go into the gym and do an amazing workout, I walk out feeling so good and literally like a new person. So the gym's definitely an outlet for me where I can release anxiety and stress and whatnot. Doing things that you enjoy, like online shopping for me, and just like relaxing and being with people that you love. One big anxiety trigger for me is not feeling like I'm doing enough to progress my life and go further in life. So definitely a thing that I have to be doing every day is things that progress myself and make me feel good. So every day I'll make a list and I'll do things that are going to help me in life, and that's what makes me feel really good and less anxious. So I'll definitely prioritize getting everything that I have to do done so I feel good and like I've done something for myself, because otherwise I get super anxious and I feel really lazy and crap about myself. So that is what I do. But all of that I feel like just ties into lists, writing things down that you have to do, writing things down that are on your mind. I don't know, I feel like I'm really bad at giving this kind of advice, so let me know if you guys find this helpful at all, or if you have any tips, leave them down below because I would love to try them out myself as well. But yes, that is the last question today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any more questions, leave them down below because I'll definitely film another one of these and I'll refer back to this video and get all the questions from there. So if you have any more, leave them down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up for me if you did enjoy it and you found these questions helpful, I guess you could say. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already and would like to become a part of my little YouTube family. I would absolutely love for you to join it. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye! Also, sorry if I was talking really fast, I do that a lot.